and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup look inspired by Kylie Jenner, and I've been loving her pictures on Instagram. I'm sure a lot of you guys have too, and she's one of the main focuses in the world of beauty, and she's everywhere and she provides a lot of inspiration for makeup looks. So I thought, why not do a makeup look inspired by something that she has done previously and shared with everybody else. So this is my take on one of her photos that she's taken on Instagram, and I will leave the picture somewhere. I have footage of it, I'll show you it, it's on my phone. And yeah, I really hope you like it. So if you do, please subscribe and let's leave any comments down below, and all the products that I use will be in the description box, so if you want to check those out, that's where they'll be. So go ahead and give this video a like and carry on watching if you want to see how I got this look. I'll see you in my next one. So this is the look that I was telling you guys about, and it's on Kylie Jenner's Instagram, and it's basically just like a nudie brown sort of deep eye with a nude lip. So it's fairly easy to achieve, but on her it's very effective as well because she has brown eyes, and I just think she looks absolutely beautiful. So first of all, I'm just going to start off by priming my face with the M.A.C Cosmetics Prep Prime skin based visage. And then I'm going in with Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation and also a damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to stipple the foundation all over the skin once the visage has set. And yeah, I'll get back to you when I've just finished my foundation. And next we're going to be moving on to something that's new in the world of beauty, and it's also new to my routine for makeup as well, and it's called baking, where we set our concealer and our foundation under our eyes and any places that may gather excess oil. So you might want to do that on the nose, on the eyelids, and even on the chin as well, mainly focusing it on the T-zone, but I decided to take it underneath where I'm going to do my contour as well, just to really brighten that area up. So I'm just going to apply that powder with my beauty blender, and I'm going to leave it there as I move on to my contouring to let it really soak up any moisture that may be on the skin. So for contouring, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in light to medium, and I'm just taking my Kabuki brush that I picked up from eBay, and literally I'm just going to quickly do a light bronze of the skin just above where we put our translucent powder. And then I'm going to be taking the highlight shade within the palette, which is shade Sand, and I'm taking an angled fluffy brush just to apply this because it picks up quite a nice amount of product on there, and it's really soft and it just applies it nice and evenly. And the bronzing does look a little crazy on the camera, but I can assure you it was pretty blended out. I think it just made it look a little bit more vibrant than it actually was, but we're going to blend it even more in a second. And then you can go ahead and quickly just dust off that excess powder that we applied earlier. So now I'm going in with Natural Collections blush in Pink Cloud, and I think this one is really sweet, and I'm just using that same angled brush just to apply that on the apples of my cheeks. In the picture, the makeup look looks pretty sharp, so I'm going to contour my nose with the middle shade in the ABH kit, and that is the shade Fawn. So we're just using the same palette from earlier, and I'm just going back in to really define my cheeks as well, and we're going to blend this all out in just a sec with my Kabuki brush. So now we're going on to brows. You guys have seen me do my brows quite a few times before, but I'll just go through it quickly for any of you that haven't seen any of my videos before. I just like to take an eyebrow brush and I brush my hairs in the wrong direction, so they're kind of sticking up if you like, and then I'll just go in and fill the hairs in, and I just find that by making your hair stand out, you can really see what needs to be filled in, like behind and underneath, and you can just make sure that it all looks really good. So yeah, that's what I do, and then I just brush it back and forth until it's kind of blended out, and then eventually I'll just brush it back in the right place, and that's your eyebrows pretty much done. I don't take my eyebrows too far, and I don't really change the shape of them either. I just kind of find that a darker shade of brown really defines the face, and it just brings it all together. So it's not so much about changing the shape for me, it's more just about defining my brows are already there. So yeah. So since this makeup look is mainly based around shades of brown, I thought this palette would be so good because it's also got highlight colours in there. So first of all, I'm just going to start off by taking a flat eyelid brush And I'm going to go in with the shade Happy, which is a gorgeous sort of pearly skin tone shade, and it's the perfect match for my skin. It's just sort of a shimmery version, so I'm just packing that out on my eyelid. And yeah, you just want to keep going until you get loads and loads of pigment on there. And then we're going to be blending it out, and I'm going to be taking one of my Morphe eye crease blending brushes, which I swear by. It makes so many eyeshadows I've got look good no matter what brand they are. So I'm taking that just to sort of soften it up a little bit, and then we can move on to the next shade. Okay, so for this next clip, unfortunately my camera didn't focus very well, but it doesn't last long, I promise. Sorry about that, guys. But I'm just taking my same eye crease blending brush, and I'm picking up the shade Lady Luck, which is a light coffee shade, and I'm just doing that in the crease, going about halfway, and then you can just blend that out, and it really warms the look up, and it prepares us for the next step. Okay, so for the next step, you want to be taking the flat eye brush again, and we're going to be picking up the shades Lady Luck, DD and Delia, and you're going to be focusing this on the outskirts of the eye, not trying to drag it out too far onto the wing, but mainly focusing it on the edge. And if you want, you can take it into the crease a little bit like what I'm going to do as well. It just really smokes it up, but you don't want to go over where we've done our first shade, our highlight shade, because that is a focus area where we want it to pop, and that is how it looks in the picture. So she's got mainly her tear duct, and the sort of front of her lid is quite bright, so you kind of want to steer away dark colours from that area just to make sure that it is looking very highlighted. And then just to make it even more darker, copying the picture, she's got a very dark corner to her eye, and it kind of has an ombre effect. So I'm going to be taking the shade Up in Smoke, which is a very shimmery black, and I'm just patting that very gently with the flat eye brush, and then going back in with the Morphe brush. And with this colour, because it's darker, it's very pigmented, and you want to do it very lightly because you don't want the black to take over the whole eye. And yeah, you just want to be very dainty when you apply the darker colours. But I think we've got the amounts just right for the ombre which Kylie has going on. And then Kylie also has a very smoky lower lash line. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking the Morphe blending brush again, and I'm going to be going in with Lady Luck and Delia both on the same brush, and just doing the lower lashes. So when we put our mascara on, it really pops. And then I'm just going to be picking up the shade Happy again, which is our first highlight shade, and just popping that on the tear duct with the Morphe brush. And if you want to, you can also touch up the eyelid in case any of it has come off since we were blending it out earlier. For lips, I'm using the NYX Lingerie Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Bedtime Flirt, and it's a gorgeous sort of pigmented pink ballet shoe kind of shade, so it's absolutely gorgeous for this look. And then for mascara, I'm just going to be using the Yves Saint Laurent Baby Doll Mascara in black, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And if you guys want to save 15% off of this, I'll leave a link down below for you to go and purchase it through Feel Unique with a 15% discount. And then I'm just going to go ahead and curl my lashes real quick with my eyelash curler, and this just really brings the whole look together. That mascara is absolutely amazing, so when you curl your lashes afterwards, it just really makes them stand, and it holds it all day. So this is going to be pretty much the finished look, and I'll show you what it looks like in just a sec. But if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. I love you guys.